It's unfortunate that this is happening while we are here. Is to please offer their services to the members who are currently not well because they are affected by this incident. I think they've just gone out the door. So if there is somebody who's working in social, they can just go outside so they can be of assistance to those members. Okay. We're going to move on because this is a battle and we are going to soldier on. Us being here means that we are making a stand, and we are saying we are not going to stand for this. We will fight this. This is not something that is normal. This is not something that we shall accept. Okay, once again, good morning, guys. My name is Colin Similane. To those of you maybe who entered the room after I introduced myself, I am from Mpumalanga, Mayflower. It's so nice to be with you again here. Right now, I'm going to be introducing this very phenomenal woman, the driving force behind the DDP. I've never seen anybody who works as much as this woman does. Before I had met her, I have to be honest with you guys, I did not dedicate myself as much as I did now in the service until I met her, and she spoke over me. She spoke life. She said, I see some talent in you, and I don't want you to sit on it. God has placed something in you, and I'm going to use you. And everything that she said in me, I went back home and I started reflecting on that, and it changed me. It changed me how I woke up in the morning. Every time I put on my uniform and I go to work, I am a better person. I serve the community with pride and dignity. I put them first. And it is all thanks to her. We all know her as our mother. So can we just rise as this phenomenal woman is coming to the stage? Brigadier Dr. Onika Troaele. Clap hands for her.
General, I just hope, on a lighter note, that what the program director just did is not breaking protocol. Because we know we are in a very rank-oriented institution, and whatever that we do, we need to be always within the confines of our protocols. But I just felt that was necessary for me also to say, because General, I must say, I'm standing here this morning and I'm going to put it in my language. These colleagues that we were honoring this morning, I don't know them personally, but I met them once. And colleagues, let's be careful on how we treat one another. within DDP, there's a portion that we normally speak about, the batteries box, where we say for every attitude, there is a reaction to it. For every behavior, there is always a response. There's always that circle that goes around. My attitude may perpetuate a certain response to you, and how you respond to me may contribute in terms of a reaction, and it continues to become a vicious cycle. And in most instances, we present instances of showing hostility and brutality towards one another. And because we are human nature, each one believes that their way within their mark to respond the way they do. But we are human. We always have to go back and reflect. You would know where you add. You would know where you step on anybody. And it's only human nature to go back and say, I am sorry. You will never know if it would be the last time that you see that person. Because when I saw these colleagues, it was general in 2022. I think Amanda will correct me. We were in Hogsback in the Eastern Cape. An amazing group of people. You would have seen there's a group picture that was flighted there. I was with Sharon, and I know Sharon is badly affected by this because she personally engaged with these colleagues. Everywhere we go, we always try to be impacted, just in as much as you would impact somebody without even knowing it. Sometimes we say very harsh things to each other, and it's not necessary. Sometimes we respond in a very harsh way to each other, and it's not necessary, especially if a person is trying to do their work. And within the workplace generally, it's very heavy because it's difficult to measure issues of stigma and discrimination, bullying, and all of these things that we always, victimization that we talk about. Somebody might be thinking that they are trying to pursue their key performance areas, they are trying to do their job, and they're stepping on another person. The other person might be having agenda not to respond to what is expected of them, and it becomes a vicious cycle. I was listening to Brigadier Njikela yesterday as she was saying that one of the presenters in the commissions, and I could see how passionate she got with that speaker's presentation, to actually even give indicators, to say this is what you need to be doing. But it is really tiresome. It's draining to the spirit because you need to always prove yourself. And at the same time, you are expected to deliver. Colleagues, the work that we do is stressful. Well, I don't know about you, but I have realized that in the 20-odd years that I've been in the public service, my life has significantly been very heavily impacted because of the work stress. But if you are going to even add on it without even having a just cause to do that, let this symposium be a point of reflection for some of us. Commanders, and I'm speaking to myself, let us be mindful to each other. Let us be sensitive to what people may be going through that you may not know. Let us be, and I know my commander always reprimands me to say, Onika, this is not how you should be carrying yourself because it's harming even on your own health. Colleagues who are reporting under other people, respect your superiors. Respect your commanders. You've got no business coming to work and make your commander's life miserable with the full understanding that you are going to go back and say it's bullying. Because Rebecca Buima, I'm speaking for myself. Rebecca Buima, it's hard. For us to get a small thing like this symposium, you can see it's just a 2 days gathering, but it's been painful. And remember, when your commander expects delivery on you, they're not going to say you've got challenges. They'll say you are a commander, you are a leader, manage it. So each one of us, we are leaders in our own right. Stop this thing of saying, ke kenele, they will do it. Ke brigadier, they will do it. Ke general, o gola tšhelete e ntši. Le wena o gola e ntši. So work within the scope of your expectations. And, I was having a side talk with one of my colleagues who said to me, we are operating in a very hostile environment. But at the same time, you cannot use that as an excuse. We have to always remember that we have to deliver service. But unfortunately, colleagues, we had to be here today. We had to start on this note because these are souls that we lost out of violence, out of petty issues that may or could have been handled. The two colleagues that you saw here, they died unnatural deaths that are so painful and gruesome. You would have seen, especially the team from the Eastern Cape, probably half of them are not in this room because this was a reminder of wounds that are healing. We are living in a society of people who are so stereotyped and then they are so inclined to their own biases. And they do not want to consider that much as their religious and cultural convictions are important to them, the other person also have equally the same right. So I say to the team that I met this whole period that we spent in this place, each time I meet a person and I try to encourage and motivate if I can, I say to them, God has given us simple tasks to love, to care for one another, to be compassionate toward, and it's these pillars that Muruti spoke about. And I always say, and it's a notion that you all know probably, if you can't provide any of those to any person, at least don't hurt them. Don't harm them. Do not be the reason why that person needs to be silenced. And remember, colleagues, silencing is not even just about taking out a dagger and sticking it across somebody's chest or shooting them. That also speaks to certain things that we say to each other that may leave a long-lasting effect. And Colin spoke here now to say at some point he was disillusioned. And it's because of things that we may probably be saying to each other. So, unfortunately, we had to start on this note, especially seeing that yesterday was such a success. But I'm so grateful, General and colleagues, to say we have arrived where we are today. And I would be glad, as we close this symposium, that we'll be having an announcement on where are we meeting next year about the same issues, and it becomes a legacy. In saying that, colleagues, I would say let us not be demotivated, let's not be discouraged, let our hearts not tarry, because we know at the end of the day we are all going to pass on. The thing is, we don't know when, we don't know how. But as we are given this time on earth, let's embrace one another. Can I request, I'm not a Muruti, and by far am I going to be one, but I'm just saying, okay, I'm not, I guess, near pastor, but I'm going to request that please move around the room, program director, on your card. Can you try move around the room and identify somebody that you think they need your hug? Don't go to your persons. Please embrace somebody in the room. Thank you.
My people. Let's sit down, let's sit down. The hugs are beautiful. Let's sit down, guys. Brigadier Ntuma. Guys, you're taking advantage of this session. The hugs are just too much. I see other people. Attention, attention, guys. Can I have your attention? Can we continue with the program? Thank you very much, General. Thank you very much, General, and also to the Brigadier for the opportunity of getting hugs. How are we feeling now? You got a hug, you got a hug, and you got a hug. So it's funny how just a person's life. You know, we don't know each other, but today we are a family. And just after this session that we had, it was so sad, but I can see that the hug lifted our spirit. Can we check on our friends? Check on our family members? Yes, we fought, but one day you must just go like, ah man, kunjani mzala? How are you? No, I was just checking on you. And maybe that mzala will tell you a lot of things that they've been going through. And maybe they were waiting for that opportunity for you to say hi. And remember, some of our cousins, some of our friends, once upon a time we were very close to each other. And all this time you don't know when you are sad and alone, yet you know that I need that friend of mine. I need that cousin of mine that I fought with. Because now you no longer have that person whom you are going to just look at that one and say, and then you start laughing. You know that laugh. Okay, guys, let's just continue with the program and continue hugging each other when we are done with the program. Yes. Next on the program, Brigadier Schroeder, who will be introducing and acknowledging our speakers for today. Please welcome on stage, Brigadier.
Sanbonani, Molweni, Dumelang, Abersheni, good morning, goeiedag. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our Acting Divisional Commissioner, Major General Temba, and also to our Reverend Teme, who said it. Other brigadiers, Brigadier Tlahele, Brigadier Shobedi Nkosi, Brigadier Matlala, and Brigadier Njakela. It's actually very difficult to be the next person on the stage after what we've all experienced. And I cannot but share this quote with you. It's the one of Martin Luther King Jr., where he said, history will have to record the ultimate sin or ultimate horror. It's not quote, it's my interpretation. And that is not the bad things being done by the bad people. It's the silence about it by the good people. And it brings me so much comfort to see that the good people are not silent anymore. And you know, looking back when we had your flashlights on your phones and we had the candles in front, I just turned back and I could see there's so much light and love for each other. And that's how I know the good people will not be silent anymore. So I can say embrace and empower change. Thank you very much. My role is just to acknowledge our guest speakers here today. So first we have Matsediso Sebatana, our Pop Crew National Gender Coordinator. We have Thandi Mkhize, our first Vice President of SAPU. Mrs. Rapale Mashilu, Department of Correctional Services. Mr. Legotla Mukuna from Polmed. Daniel Sechinga from the University of Cape Town, the PhD candidate. Ms. Kudu Matlala, Director at the Department of Home Affairs. Then we have Mr. Malala. I hope I'm reading it correctly because the program director scribed very fast for me. Oh, it is correct, thanks. I was worried I forgot the T. So it's Mr. Malala. And then Nokwanda Gambushe from the National Coordinator of Sasonki, Advocate Sibylle Mecha, the Department of Justice, and Sharon Cox, the Triangle Project, Alastair de Jong from SSDPI, and lastly, Mr. Madiba Lepogo from GEMS. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you, Brigadier. Once again, I'd like to also acknowledge the presence of our General. Yeah, we love you so much. Thank you for this. If it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for your approval, we would not be here, and we really do appreciate you for this. Again, to our viewers on social media platforms, thank you guys for being with us. I hope you guys are also having a good time at home watching this. And in social media terms, like how you know, how you do in social media, I had a realization this morning when I woke up that in years to come, we will be the grandmothers and the grandfathers and non-conforming old people who will say that we are as DDP, we are as symposium, the first symposium. We started this, guys. We started this, and we're gonna push it. So yithi laba. Yeah, they wanted to name it something else, ne? But similar symposium. Anyway, let's move on. Now we're gonna have a message of support from SAPU. We're gonna get. I don't know if Njabolo, you did something here. Quickly. Okay, from Pop Crew, we're gonna get Matsediso Sebatana, who is the National Gender Coordinator. Can we clap for her as she's coming to the stage?
Thank you, program directors. I think there was a little bit of confusion. I'm representing SAPU and I'm Thandi Mkhize. My sister from Pop Crew will follow after me. Nazenabash. Program directors, thank you for the opportunity. Major General Temba and your entourage, SAPS management, our stakeholders, our LGBTQAI persons, women and men in blue, allow me to greet you all. It is indeed an honor to share this message of solidarity as we gather for this important LGBTQAI plus symposium. This event is not just a platform for dialogue. It is a courageous step towards building a society where every person, regardless of sexual orientation, gender, identity, or expression, is respected, protected, and celebrated. Today, we reaffirm our shared commitment to equality, inclusion, and dignity for all. The conversations held here will inspire change, challenge stereotypes, and help break down the barriers that still exist in our communities. Lest this symposium reminds us that diversity is our strength and that creating safe space for everyone is not only a moral responsibility, but a powerful investment in the future. Together we can build a South Africa where love, respect, and human rights are non-negotiable. In closing, General Tema, this symposium will fail should we not come up with a policy that will incorporate all the discussions and inputs we shared as we were engaging moving forward. As SAPU, we stand with you in this journey, in pride, in solidarity, and in hope. I thank you.
Thank you very much to our representative from Prop Crew. This mistake. From SAPU, our Vice President, am I correct? Yes. Thank you very much, Ms. Thandi Mkhize, for the message of support. And now I'm very careful, you see. I'm trying not to mess it up again. But can we have another message of support from Pop Crew? Say... She made sure that I don't mess up again. So she just came on stage.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Clap hands for her.
Malibongwe. Comrades, Mina, in my church, we sing. And the song that I'm thinking today is going to be relevant. I'm vocally wounded, comrades. Ne? Mara ke rata go bina. Lento siyenzayo. Yonto siyenzayo. Lento siyenzayo. Amandla.